And everybody should know that's how love goes. It's good for the soul. Oh, I got a long way to go, but it won't stop the pain. No, that's the kind of thing that keeps me coming back again and again.
Till I see your face, I won't be satisfied. No, no. I won't stop. I won't quit until I'm yours and you are mine.
Come on, Auntie Terry. Touch the elephant's cute little trunk. Go ahead. You can do it. Go ahead.
Is there such a thing as butt implants?
Well, that looks like some all natural, straight from the motherland ass to me. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. That lady is my boss.
Get Max like this.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Okay, what's so hot about those?
Okay, what you do is you put those on. You put those on, you go to one of those fancy restaurants, give Damon the remote, and
Yeah, I am not wearing vibrating panties in public. More than once. Let me see.
Ooh, see, they match your outfit perfectly.
Let me just see.
Okay.
That's a cute look. There you go.
Across the line over to Davis. Davis back to Gregson. Across the blue line, they're onside. Gregson with the puck. Passes back to Davis. Shoots. Oh, a tremendous save by James Smythe. Backhand. Franklin with the puck. Franklin over to McKenzie. McKenzie. Obviously, penalty here.
So, you haven't said much about the shower.
Well, there's nothing to tell, really. Except that we had a really good time.
That's great. So, what'd you do?
Nothing much, just played some silly shower games, opened some naughty lingerie.
How naughty.
Wedding night naughty?
So, when do I get to see you in this?
What? Oh, Damon, give me that.
Tell me, when?
Give it to me.
Hmm?
See.
What was his name?
No.
Policeman Paul? Huh? Franco the fireman? Look what Auntie Terry got for a party, Mandel.
Damon, are you crazy?
Yes, I am crazy. Yes, I am crazy. I used to be normal before I met you, but now I'm
inside.
Hey, Mandel, come here. Let's tickle Terry. Let's tickle your auntie. Come on, you tickle her neck. Get her neck. Get her neck, and I get her belly. Yeah?
It's not good for me.
Yeah, right there.
Don't go in, folks.
There you go.
More action from
Yeah,
Chicago.
what's
We got a
wrong?
sports update from Time Out.
After weeks in a coma and a month of rehabilitation, Tobias Davis is going home. Everybody has been rooting for this kid, sending cards, flowers, get well emails, and of course prayers. Good luck, T. All of us here at ESPN wish you well. In other news, there is talk of the Iron Man coming out of retirement.
If you want to go see him, you should go see him. Hey, it's payback time. Here, you get that scarf. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Is that a police car in my face?
Hey, we got
Oh, I haven't got your tickle. I'm gonna tickle you now. No, it's your turn to go tickle. Hey. What are you thinking about?
Just how great it was to spend time with my family and friends today. No, Mendel has probably never had that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe we should throw him a birthday party.
Well, according to his file, his birthday was 4 months ago.
So?
So I don't think we should start having random parties for him. It'll probably confuse him.
If Maxine and Bert, 2 parents, agree with you, I'll back off.
Okay.
Eh?
Hello?
Maxine,
Hey, T. I was just thinking about how Chocolate Thunder was working it for you today.
hold on.
Hello?
Bert, hold on. I have Bert, too.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, what's up?
A birthday party for Mandel. What do you guys think?
When's his birthday?
Anytime you guys are available.
What do you mean, anytime we're available? When is his birthday?
Terry?
That's exactly what I told Damon.
Oh.
We have no idea what he's missed out on, so we should give him everything we can.
Well, that's not what I was saying.
I couldn't agree more.
Agree with what?
Great. We'll start planning it tomorrow. My office for lunch?
No, I'm working.
You too, Maxine?
What are you talking about, T? Terry?
Okay. Bye, guys. They agree with me.
Well, of course they do. They're your sisters.
Oh, thank you.
Maxine. What the hell do you want, Estella? I saw you leaving the transition house, but I was too nervous to say anything to you. You on your lunch break? I'm done for the day. Look, I know it wasn't cool doing what I did, but I had to get myself cleaned up. And I knew the best place for Mandel was going to be with you. But I'm better now. I am a lot better. Look, I need to see my baby. You have got to be kidding. Maxine, I need to see my son. So now you're ready to be a mother again. This is my caseworker. I got a job. I got my own place. I even have a room for Mandel. I'm good. I had to call Child Protection Service. Why would you do that? broke into my house, Estella. You left your child there alone to be cared for by a family he doesn't even know. No, I left him with you, Maxine. I left him with someone I thought would take care of him. But now, because you need to prove a point, I may not get him back. Oh, that's right. It's my fault Mandel's in foster care. I'm so sorry. No. Look. You're right. I did a stupid thing. I will contact Child Protection Services. You do that. Now move.
Coming.
Hi. Hey. How you doing?
Fine. How are you? Here to see my Uncle Smitty. He ain't gonna be back for an hour.
Oh, my bad. I must have the wrong house. I'm sorry. Is this... Oh, this is not 116. What?
All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
I got it.
Okay. All right.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Hey, T.
Hey! Hey there, Mac.
Oh, hi, Gloria.
I'm so glad to see you. I'm starving.
What is all of this?
There are options for Mendel's birthday party.
Mm-hmm. Ask her to tell you about the petting zoo.
What do you think is better, a magician or a clown? Or both?
Oh, like my opinion matters.
Anyway. Oh, you're gonna love this. Pick a card. Okay. Wait.
I saw Estella. She wants Mandel back.
What did you tell her?
That I gave him to Child Protection Services. I wasn't about to tell her my sister has him. It's only a matter of time before she finds that out on her own.
She is not getting Mendel back.
Terry.
She abandoned him. She can't just show up and reclaim him. Mendel is making great progress. What if seeing her sets him back?
Terry, I hate to say this, but depending on how well she's doing, you may not have a choice.
You Joe, I found these party favors. They have these little sparkly lights on them.
And this is a groom shower. Huh? Yeah.
To groom shower.
That's right. So, any of the other guys show up yet? How you doing, man?
I went to see Tobias.
I went by to see him last night. I could barely concentrate at work today.
I almost had a drink.
Oh, you don't want to do that, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? He went by to see Tobias today.
Didn't even recognize me.
Oh, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. And you have to be seasoned to put it down like that. Well, some of us like our women seasoned. Ain't that right, Damon?
What the hell you talking about?
Hey, man. You know, I'm getting ready to marry an older woman, player.
All right. To finally season women.
Yes, sir. Straight up Lowry's in here.
What do you mean Mandel should be with his mom?
I mean, that's her child.
Yeah, well, if she was acting like a mother, he wouldn't be with Terry now.
Yeah, well, he may not be there for long. That woman may have some kooky shit about her, but she's still that boy's mama.
Okay. Nobody says she wasn't.
Look at Lynette.
Mm.
Some people may say she is showing her love in strange ways,
Exactly.
but I know she loved me, and I would have not want to be taken away from that.
Yet, you know what, Lem? You cannot compare your situation to Mandel's. He's been physically and verbally abused.
Well, every kid has the right to know his own blood.
Well, let me tell you something about every kid.
But, I am willing to admit he could be in worse places than Terry's, especially if that admission gets me someone in love.
Okay, let me get this straight. You're willing to give up the fight just to get my body?
You can say that.
Okay. I just want to be clear. Really? Mm-hmm. What rights do I have?
You're a foster parent. Here you go. Mandel was placed in your care as a temporary measure.
I know that, Ellen.
Well, then you also know that your role is to care for and protect the child with the ultimate goal of returning him to his home.
Well, if there were a home, then Mandel would have never needed me.
I understand your point, but Estella's back, and
Well,
she's making serious progress.
and how many times does Mandel get to be the subject in Estella's progress experiment? I'm sorry. What if I adopt?
The overwhelming preference is to return
The child to its birth parents. I know.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, you're going to have to allow Estella a supervised visit. Well, today if possible.
I can't do that.
It's not a request, Terry.
Well, then, I'll gladly facilitate that visit in any way that I can. If it needs to happen today, I'll make it happen today. Come on, baby. Very good. Thanks for taking the day off to come with me.
I wanted to be here.
Come on.
Ready? All
Hi,
right.
Terry. Hi, Damon.
Hi.
Hi, Mandel. Hello.
Look who's here.
Hey. It's you. Oh, baby. You miss your mama? Oh, yeah. Oh, I miss you.
Estella, this is Terry and Damon.
Hello.
Hey.
I made you a peanut butter and banana pudding. And I brought you some of the barbecue chips you like.
You guys are doing a really good job. Used to barely utter a word, never smile. Now look at him.
Thank you.
I'm going to be here the whole time, so you can unfurl that brow. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 hours.
Okay.
Let's get something to eat.
I'm not going anywhere.
What are you talking about?
Pull around the corner. I want to watch her and make sure she doesn't hurt him.
She's not gonna hurt him.
You've seen his file, Damon, so please pull around the corner.
Look, I'm not gonna help you freak out unnecessarily.
Well, I wanna
We're gonna get something to eat. We'll be back. We'll be back in exactly 2 hours.
Hey, Tobias. Hey. What are you doing?
Sitting on the porch.
So, your memory's all messed up?
My uncle says I can remember everything until about a year before I got hit with the baseball.
You mad you can't play anymore?
Nah. I don't remember that so good either. I mean, I can remember playing, but I don't remember that I loved to play. Some sort of cognitive, emotional disorder because of where the ball hit me.
I'll be right back.
things are? Uncle tells me about them every day.
Well, did he tell you how you acted emotionally when you won them?
I don't know.
Well, see, I was there. You know, at most of your championship games and the banquets. The year you won this one, man, you ended the season with a bases-loaded home run. I mean, nobody knew a pitcher could hit like that. It was crazy, man. You started running the bases. You was running, and you got home. And then you did a dance that looked like a chicken on crack. It was like... I don't know what it was, but it was crazy. And, let's see. The day you won this pitching trophy, man, your uncle was so proud he started crying at the awards dinner.
Serious?
Yep. And then you started crying. You thanked your uncle for taking care of you and dedicated the trophy to your mom's. Watch from heaven.
Hey, Jean. That's my mom's name.
And then all the females in the place started crying. And my mom's made me pass out Kleenex to every one of them. And this one right here, one on September 4th.
What was this one for?
Terry, there's an Estella here to see you. I told her you weren't available.
Come in. Before you ask, Mandel. You made him memorize your home and work address?
What can I do for you?
You think I'm just gonna sit by and let you steal my baby?
What are you talking about?
My caseworker said you wanted to adopt Mandel.
Estella, why don't we sit down and talk about it?
You can't take my child.
You know, well, maybe we should talk about what's best for Mandel for a minute.
I don't care what kind of house you live in, or how much money you have, or what kind of car you drive. Because it takes a whole lot more than money to give a child a home.
I know, it takes time, attention, and love.
I would lay my life down for Mandel.
So would I.
Well, maybe you need to have your own child rather than trying to steal mine.
Maybe a little history refresher is what we both need.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I'm so glad you asked. Because according to Mandel's file, his mother is a crack-abusing, aimless trick who allowed her boyfriend to beat her and her child when he wasn't using her as a payment for his own crack habit.
I am not giving you my child, you prissy bitch.
Excuse me. Please put that down.
What the fuck is this?
It's a photograph.
You know Maxine.
She's my sister.
So, your whole family is in on this.
Yes, Estella, we're all in on trying to save Mandel's life.
Well, you can't have him. You cannot have my damn son.
There you go. Damn. Woo. Oh. Goodness. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Yeah. You saw it? Oh my God, he put a hurting on that boy.
Oh, God, you just... Oh. What are you trying to do? You trying to put a hurting on me? Trying to put your shoe in my mouth. Won't hurt. Oh. That's okay. I got you. Oh. Prepare to face your doom. What? Oh, shit. Let me see, Mandel. Let me see. Oh, I got you. You're doing fine. You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Hold on. Okay. It's okay.
Damon!
Hey, I'll be right back. Hey.
What happened?
Okay.
Baby! Oh, God, please.
He's fine. He's fine. I'm such a damn idiot. I don't know. I was playing around with him, throwing him around, and he slipped out of my hands and he hit his head on the table.
Oh, my God. Where is he?
He's right through that door down there.
Okay.
Look, no, I have to talk to the hospital caseworker real quick and answer some questions because of Mandel's history of abuse.
Right, okay.
And I'll be right there.
Okay, I'll see you in a little while.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay. Damon.
Yeah.
I just thought of something.
What?
They'll probably, she'll probably ask if you've been drinking. I just thought you should know. Well, that question, the one about drinking
Is that your way
no,
of
it's just
asking me?
probably one of those questions that it's always included in this type of questioning. It's a question she'll ask.
She'll ask because she doesn't know me. No.
Damon.
You know what? Since you know all the damn answers, why don't you talk to Nancy?
I'm not saying I have all the damn answers. I'm just trying to get to the point so we can try to make peace with Damon. Terry. Ellen. Hi. Please, help me straighten this out.
That's why I'm here. Mandel had an accident?
Yeah, he and Damon were playing around. You know, there was one boy and one really big boy, you know, doing what they always do, except this time Mandel hit his head.
Let me talk to Nancy. I'll see what's up.
Thank you. I'm going to see Mandel.
Okay.
Okay? Ellen!
Oh, I was just looking for you.
Yeah? Mandel's great. He's ready to get out of here, of course, but he's just fine.
You can't take him home, Terry.
I don't understand.
We have to look at everything that happens to this kid very carefully.
Ellen!
Mandel was injured in Damon's care, and he didn't stay to answer questions.
This is just a misunderstanding. Get him back here. Let him tell you what happened. I'm sure once he explains...
It's too late.
No, it's not too late.
We can't release Mandel under your care without investigating how he ended up with 7 stitches in his head.
But I told you how he got 7 stitches in his head. Him and Damon were playing, and he hit his head. It was an accident.
Maybe in a few weeks this can all be straightened.
Weeks? He can't be away from home for that long.
He's been away from home a lot longer than that, Terry. I'll call you tomorrow.
She must be upstairs. You know what, Maxine? Huh? I really think you went overboard. on the decoration.
Which is exactly what your big sister wanted me to do.
But, I mean, come on, a piñata.
And she had 12 of them picked out.
Easy. What are we supposed... Terry, I picked up the cake you ordered. Come see if it's what you wanted. There's no need to shout. I'm right here.
Terry, what is it?
Hey.
What's wrong?
Hey. What's going on? Where is everybody?
Mandell's gone. CPS has him. Damon...
Terry, what happened?
Mandel bumped his head while he was playing with Damon. And he needed stitches.
Oh, my God.
But he's fine. Now... they won't let him come home.
What? No, they can't do that. Just what, take him because he had an accident?
No. We'll go to Child Protection and explain everything. It'll be fine.
Where's Damon?
I know where he is. CGR. Oh, I went to his office to look for him. He said he hadn't worked there in weeks.
What? What? And Terry, he never said anything to you?
Oh. Okay, hey, let's call Kenny and Lem. They'll find Damon.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
I don't know.
Think, just...
Maybe Bar None. I picked him up there once.
Bar None?
Here you go.
Shit, man.
Guess it's not so hard to find the drunk, huh?
Hey, man, what you doing in here? What Terry thought I was doing.
All this shit does is make new problems.
Like I said before, no, this is life. Shit happens.
No, Kenny, shit happens to me. Remember the car accident?
Yeah.
Almost killed your whole family. Christine committed suicide because of me. I screwed up Tobias's life trying to be a good agent. And now Mandel's like enough for me.
You're right, Damon. You are a fucker.
Hey, look. Oh, you should know about
And
that.
he's right. And I'm calling that bullshit. He's just looking for reasons to feel sorry for himself. Well, let me help you get there. You're a fuck-up.
Thank you.
And you need to get the hell away from my sister-in-law before you fuck up again.
Why don't you just go ahead and take it easy, all right?
I should take it easy?
Yes.
Look at the table, man.
You want to wait in the car?
I'll wait in the car.
Thank you. Close out his tab.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's 2:30. Where the hell were you? Huh?
How's Mandel?
You've been drinking. And you were pissed about me even mentioning the possibility.
Look, don't you want
And
to wait till
now
the family's gone?
The
Don't you want to wait?
hospital didn't let Mandel come home.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. Thanks for picking me up. We'll be fine. Yeah.
You want us to go?
Like I said, we'll be fine.
No, Damon, we're not fine. That's why they're here.
What are they supposed to do, huh?
I know you quit your job. Always call me on the cell. You get me faster that way. Why didn't you just tell me?
Because I had to work out a couple of career issues on my own. And I needed the space to do that.
Oh, my God.
And the ESPN interview is going to air in a couple of days, and the whole world will know why I left CGR.
I'm not the whole world, Damon. I mean, I can't believe that after everything that we have been through, you still don't trust me enough to tell me what you're going through.
Well, I guess we don't trust each other.
You know what? You're drunk. And I'm really tired, so maybe in the morning...
That's right. I've been drinking. Let me go upstairs, because I've been drinking.
Terry, you all right?
No, she's not all right. Terry, what do you want us to do?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I want this night to end.
Lem, why don't you go over to Miss Jenkins' house, pick up Jay, and go on home?
Everybody, just go. Damon is obviously fine, and I'm really tired.
Why doesn't everybody leave and I stay on the couch just in case I...
No, go. Please.
Terry, anything. Anything you need, you call us. You hear me? Okay. All right. Come on, baby. Scared for her, Lem. I mean, as much as Terry tries to act strong, I know she couldn't deal if this didn't work out.
Man, fuck him. I hope he does leave so she can move on.
The man hasn't been to work for weeks, Kenny. That's a pretty good indication that things are not gonna be all right.
You know, that's my worst fear. You know, feeling like you know someone. You surrender your trust and your life.
Love is a mess. You know? When you're not in it, you gotta search so hard to find the right one. Then when you finally do find him or her, you gotta fight to keep it good.
Damon is a good man. He is. He's just nervous.
But if and when it should go bad, and you gotta fight like hell to save it.
But no matter what.
You're not supposed to give up. Ever.
Ever. I love you.
I love you too.
Damon? Damon. Damon.
What?
Damon. Damon. Damon.
What?
I'm having a hard time believing you can sleep when we're in so much trouble. There's something I need to say. When we first met, I remember thinking you can't go out with him because he's a delivery guy. And then you convinced me it was okay. And the first time you kissed me, I thought, okay. But you can't sleep with him. And you made me feel safe and protected. And I started falling in love with you. But I fought it. I was so scared. But you promised me that you would never hurt me, that you would love me forever.
I will love you forever. Look, that's why I was fighting so hard not to drink. Even though I really don't think I have a problem. And you still look me in the eye and you ask
Sorry,
this question.
Damon, but
like,
please try to see it from my point of view.
Point of view?
Think about the times where I had to pick you up from bars, the times you've fallen off the wagon. You've been getting up and pretending to go to work for weeks. What is that? Just yesterday, you showed up in the park with a suit on. You have to understand why I'm having a hard time trusting you.
Then why get married? Huh? Why get married? I'm not so sure I'm ready for all that anyway.
Where are you going?
Hey, I gotta pee.
No, not until we finish talking.
Can I please go to the bathroom?
No.
You want me to piss on the floor?
There's going to be no pissing in any bathroom in this house until you talk to me.
Fine.
Fine.
Going to the store to get a couple of boxes. I'll be out by the time you get home from work. Terry. You hear me? How come you're not at work? I said, how come you're not at work?
I called in sick. I didn't get much rest last night.
Can you tell me when our clothes are?
I have no idea.
All right, what you do with my things, huh? Throw them in a dumpster, burn them?
What are you talking about, Damon?
Look, it's not working, Terry. And marriage is not gonna make it work. You know it and I know it.
I am not going to help you walk out. Look. Okay. I'm willing to start at the beginning. And wherever you think we need to start, we can start. But let's just sit down and start somewhere.
It's over, Terry.
Look. What are you gonna do now? Drink yourself to death?
Where are my goddamn clothes?
I don't know where your shit is. So now what?
Give me the keys.
No! Get away from me!
Give me the keys.
Your father is not gonna let you drink in his house.
Give me the goddamn keys.
No! Where are you gonna live? In Germany with your alcoholic mother? Stop it! Or Skid Row with some other drunk?
Skid Row would be better than living with you. Please just give me the keys. Get off! Get off! Get off!
Fucking asshole! Stop!
You all right?
Don't fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch me. Ow. Ow.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hey, Terry. Hey, Stella, what can I do for you? I just came by. I just wanted to give you this. I went over to visit Mandel at his new foster home, and he asked me to make sure that I gave this to you. Yeah, he's only been there a few days. He likes it. As you know, he doesn't say much, but his mama can tell. Well, thanks for dropping this by. Are you all right?
Yes.
Thanks. I also wanted to thank you for taking such good care of him. It's not an easy thing watching your own flesh and blood happy somewhere else. But I promise you, I'm gonna do my best to keep him that way.
And Ellen says if I keep doing what I'm doing, I should get him back in a month or two. Little boys, they always need, and we women always have to be strong, huh?